Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another tremendous video. Guys, today I was doing some research today and I felt it was pretty important to just put this information out there for you guys tonight to digest on it. And this is really and truly no matter what play that you're in. Of course, with me, I like to plant trees on SUI. So that's the direction that I like to go. But on this, a lot of people are wondering when is the time to buy. Well, let me tell you, the time was yesterday. And looking at some of this information, I hope this will help you uh, figure it out for yourself. If you're coming on board for the first time, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. I try to go live every once in a while, but also it's good to mix up live videos and pre-recorded videos. So JR06, welcome aboard. You're number one. Good to see you tonight. All right, so let's get into this. The reason why I wanted to go live on this is I want to get some feedback from everybody who comes on board. This was a very impromptu live stream, so I don't know how many people will have visiting on this, but this will be good. So if we go into the screen right now, let's start with Ethereum. So Ethereum over the past week has been absolutely ripping. Now this is on the date. This each segment on here is the daily. Let's go back to the 15-minute, and you will see that Ethereum has been on a steady upswing since basically early August. And I mean it hit an all-time high of $4,955.90. So why are we talking about this? Well, I'm going to show you. So they always say that Ethereum starts to rip once Bitcoin dominance has come down. Well, this is again zooming out to the daily. Let's go to the 4-hour, and you can see we topped out on Bitcoin dominance according to this chart. This is showing this year we topped out somewhere around June 26, and Bitcoin dominance has been in a steady decline, which is another good thing to see. Now let's go over to the Feds, and as you can see from the 22nd, it was 2 days ago, Jerome Powell suggests current conditions may warrant interest rate cuts. You know how that goes, guys. When interest rate cuts hit, that's when the money printer kicks in and we really start to see some gains. So Jerome, the Fed chair, is already suggesting that is upcoming. Now, this is where everything gets even neater. So our good friend Tom Lee, he is even posting on X that Fed Powell is dovish. That's a green light. So small caps, Bitcoin and Ethereum, that's a green light for equity, small caps. You know me and what I'm in. So yes, I'm extremely excited about this. And then if you go right here, this was put out by an account that I love to follow, Crypto Tony. If you haven't followed him yet, be sure you do, because it's a pretty good account to follow. Well, he circled it right here that we are in the optimism stage. So this is where we are right now in the optimism stage. We've still got all this to go, and I don't know how long that's going to take to get there, how long it's going to last, but we are just getting started, you guys. And then check out this video segment right here. Watch this for a second.
Look at the Dow hitting a record high following Fed Chair Jay Powell's remarks this hour, signaling a policy adjustment. Joining us here to unpack what we just heard, Tom Lee, head of research at Fundstrat, chief investment officer of Fundstrat Capital. Good day to be a bull like yourself, Tom.
Yes, it is.
How do you process what we just heard?
Well, I think that it's the Fed acknowledging that the risks now are tilted for the labor market to be softening, and they want to head that off, especially because they don't think that tight labor markets are going to necessarily create inflation. That's a very good sign, and I think it means we have a dovish Fed again, and that's kind of a green light for small caps.
You hear that, guys? Green light. Green light's on the horizon. I'm telling you guys, whatever play you're in, it's time. It's time to start padding the bags to get ready.
Small caps and for equities.
They are working. Last I looked, small caps were up 3%.
Listen close what he says. Listen.
So is this what we need to really confirm the sort of broadening that comes and goes in the market?
Yeah, because I think that one of the things we should watch for is what happens to mortgage rates. But mortgage spreads are right now 360 basis points higher than the 10-year. Historically, it's 1.6 percentage points. So you could see a huge drop in mortgage rates. That's going to help housing, helps the financial small caps. And I think already the ISM, which has been below 50 for almost 30 months now, could finally go back above 50, and that's a good sign for industrials.
Although we had a discussion right on the heels of the speech about a little steepening in the curve. Is there a sense that the vigilantes are at least present, if not being necessarily vocal?
Yeah, but we could also be steepening because growth expectations are improving as well. So this could be like what I'd call a bull steepening. I'm not really sure what the fixed income terms are, but I think it's actually a positive sign for growth.
The only real losers today are going to be some of the yielders and some staples. Would you be cautious on those?
That's right. I think that markets have been holding their breath. They've been getting defensive. That's why we've been bleeding for 5 days. And so now I think there's a relief and some capital gets put to work, and it's good for equities and risk assets.
So, all right, we need to make some news here, Tom. Everyone listens to you. We're at record highs now for the S&P and the Dow. How much more can these stocks rally?
Record highs, guys. However, listen to this next part.
I think there's a lot of upside, especially because, once you get an ISM back above 50, it really does argue for a broadening of markets. And I think one of the leaders probably comes from the financial sector. So I think, towards the end of the year, 6,800, 7,000 is possible.
Led by tech still?
Yeah, so I think you still want to play
this week.
Yeah, you want to be long AI and the crypto trade because those have been the market leaders. So
guys, CNBC, they're coming out starting to say this now. Some of the leading people. Listen to me, guys. We are right now in the optimism stage. That is where we are headed. Now, let's go. Let's see. It's right here. Listen to this short segment.
So, in my opinion, the data supports lowering rates, and my feeling is that I hope to hear that Friday morning.
Guys, they're all saying that rate cuts are coming. They're all saying this. Now, let me tell you something. We've got our plays that we're in. You already know this play right here. Tree. I've got Tree, SUI Trump, SUI, all of them, guys. We're all hints are starting to point. Ethereum is ripping. Bitcoin dominance is falling, and it's been falling for quite some time now, and it's starting to come down even faster. The Fed is signaling rate cuts. And then if you come way over here, remember, we're in the optimism stage. Guys, and then when you stack on top of that for Tree, we've got our NF Tree collection coming. We got our SUIDEX listing coming. I'm telling you guys, if you're wondering when the right time to stack up Tree is, the time is right now. Our volume is low right now because we're simply in a stale period, waiting for our catalyst to kick in. Guys, once it does, the sky's the limit after that. I'm telling you guys, don't get caught waiting on the sidelines if you're waiting to get in. The time is now. get that tree and stack it. If you're wondering what to do with your tree, you can actually do several things. You can go on to moonbags.io. You can stake it there, and then you can also come over to aftermath.finance. And if you come right on here, let's see, there are several pools on here that you can actually participate in. Let me get logged in here real quick. Pardon me 1 second. Here we go. If you come over here to aftermath.finance, you can go over here and type in the word tree, and you'll see here are the 4 pools, guys, that we have for the tree ecosystem. We have they're all new, they're all small, but you can still provide LP to them. And we have a 3-way pool with walrus, deep, and tree. We have an LP set up with SUI Trump, and we have another one set up with Axel. I think there's another one, but that's not an official pool for the treasury of our project. So make sure that you deposit into the correct one. And also we also added a new one with pores. It's small. That's what one of our members wanted to see happen. But that's really and truly it, guys. I just wanted to catch up with you on a Sunday night and let you know, if you're wondering when to buy, the time to buy is now. We have too many catalysts that are ahead of us. And anybody that bought in from the beginning, and there is still quite a few, if you bought from the low up until now, you are still up 384%. So the people that bought in from the beginning, especially from the low, you're doing great. Tree is absolutely positively kicking in high gear right along. And if you look from the giga pump that we did right in the beginning, if you put it into perspective right here, our market cap, let's put it right here. Our market cap has been hovering. We bottomed at around a $15,000 giga pump to a $336,000 market cap. And then we are consolidating up and down between a $92,000 and a $67,000 market cap in a stale market. And this project is literally 1 month and 3 days old. And we're a meme. We haven't released our utility yet, but they are coming. So, but that's it, guys. That's it. I am buying tree every chance I get. The only time when I'm not buying tree is when I'm buying the assets that go along with our LPs to pair it up for exposure. We're kicking along on all cylinders. Proud of our project, proud of our team, proud of our admins who keep the chat going. Props to all of you. We couldn't do this. It's called collective effort, as one of the mods said earlier today. But anyways, guys, that's it. You guys have a wonderful week. I'm sure I'll see you again on here at some point in time. And take care, and I'll see you in the next video.